How we doing, everybody? How's things? Hope you're all well. I'll wait till some people come in. How are we saying, Bobo? Doing well, Bob? Hope you're well, pal. Not spoke to you in a wee bit, pal, but been a while. Yeah, I was going to come live at 8, a couple of minutes before it, so I just thought I'd pop up. How we doing, Squirrel, pal? It's good to see you, pal. Your Scouser in here as well. Wonder where our Scouser is. Not seen him in a while. There he is. There's a Scouse lad there, man. It's good to see you, mate. It's good to see you, my pal. I'll stick a link out in a minute, mate. Okay? I'll get it stuck out in a minute, mate, and you can get a laugh on that, man. But how he's all been doing, guys? How he's been keeping well? Nah, good on you, Bob. I hope you and the wee one's doing well and all, pal. As I say, a lot of people can't take real and kid on, mate. You know what I mean, mate? Outside of this YouTube, mate, it means fuck all to you, mate, and I get that. I know you're too passionate, mate. I know where your head goes, mate. And listen, mate, you'll get my backing all day, mate. You're a good cunt, mate. You're a cheeky wee bastard, but you're a good cunt, mate. You know what I mean? And your family's first, and your wee animals and that too, mate. So I know the cap, mate. People just don't know how to separate themselves, mate, for somebody pushing the boundary a bit with a wind up to, you know what I mean? It just goes too personal with certain people. But until they learn that, Bob, that's what you're, mate, they're going to keep fucking doing it, bro. But hey ho. Anyway, I fucking been out all day today, man. I was out all day with my good lady and my wee one. We went out just outside Edinburgh. It's called Livingston. We went over there and had a nice bit to eat, man, in a wee Mexican place, man. It was lovely. Then went out and got the wee one some new summer clothes and whatnot else. But it's just been one of their long days, you know what I mean? But aye, what's the crack with you then? Having good? No, man, I'll stick this invite out. So who else? Listen, I was getting a wee bit of feedback on my iPad clicking by the mouse, but I'm trying my damnedest not to do it, man. Even my partner sends it sends her fucking crazy as well, you know. But hey ho, I'm just trying to remember things here. I'm trying to remember how I do this. Fucking don't worry about it. Anyway. Anyway, you still there, guys? Sorry about that. I've still got like technical issues, mate. There's one thing I'm certainly no a tech person whatsoever. But I'm still learning, man. So there's wee bits and bobs and whatnot else. I need to try and add, but I tell you what I have seen though, guys, man, and I don't know if any of Chemical, how you doing? I have seen I've seen there's a massive change going on in the communities and that now all over Britain. Cheers, Lindsay. Click, click. I actually just tried to do a wee disclaimer there to say that I'm trying my damnedest not to do it, but I'm my partner even gave me a row for it too, so it's one of the ones. I don't. Thank you. That's me got a complex now. I just want to thank you very much, Lindsay. Aye, man. It's just been over the past couple of weeks. There's one thing I don't do. I don't listen to. I don't read, and I don't hang with the mainstream media or anything like that. But what I will say is see we look at all over the place and local communities all over Britain, everywhere, man. I mean, it's crazy what's going on here now, man. And if people are listen, and no way am I on here trying to do a masters, man, and come on drunk and trying to get a movement started. No, but it's really concerning. It really is. People can't see round about them all these things happening, and it's actually quite scary, especially if you've got young children who's going to be in the next 10 years to 15 years, maybe going to be, like a young adult, and how the shape of Britain's going to be. It just scares the life out of me. It really does. It really scares the absolute fucking life out of me, man, knowing that my wee lassie is going to, need to be taught before she even leaves the house. You know what I mean? This happens anyway in most Scottish households. I know you learn how to handle yourself, and you learn how to. It just depends on what kind of parenting and that you go. I was brought up in a military type parenting, spoken when spoken to, and stuff like that. And my mother was the one that we always had to respect. You know what I mean? We couldn't even say a name back to my mum because we would have got what for. But what I will say is, it didn't do me any harm, and I think that's what's maybe needed back in society, because it's too snowflake now. It really is. It's 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. Aye, honestly, going back to what I was I mean, Lindsay, I got that head. See, I've just had a wee lassie there, Lindsay. I just had a wee surprise there, and I've already got one at I've got 2 in their late 20s, and I've already got one at 7. I've just had another wee girl there, and this might sound shit, but my 20-year-olds, I think they're fucked. So with my wee one now, it's no the case of trying to bring her up the way we used to, because I don't think we can anymore. I think we've got to prepare them for fucking harshness. I think we've got to prepare them for the shit that's ahead, mate, because if you look, it doesn't matter what creed, religion you are or anything, it doesn't matter. If you are a white Caucasian male, female in Britain, you're now slowly but surely becoming a minority, right? Now, this isn't me. It genuinely isn't me saying that I have a problem with that, but we are then going to become the per se hunted. And how we doing? House pal? Good to see you. Oh, there's Shaggy Grizzle in and all. Good to see my pal House, mate. We've seen you in a wee while, my pal. It's good to see you, mate. Aye. Anyway, as I was saying, it's I mean, you go look at Ireland. I mean, that's the prime candidate, and I mean, I'm more than sure Lindsay, Jaggy, Chemical, and that you'll all agree with me here, right? You would never have thought anything could have brought together Northern Ireland, bring two societies together that hate each other, but they're willing to come together. We're willing to come together and fight against the changing what we have, our democracy, our everything. It's changing totally everything, and it's so scary. But see, when they two people come together, that actually just shows you how much a fight that we've all got in our hands, by the way. See when two bitter enemies can come together, when both of them see what's ahead, there's a bigger enemy ahead. That was enough that changed my mindset on it. It really did change my mindset on it, and it scares me. It really does. That my wee lassie's going to be growing up into this, but I've put something in place for my wee one. I'm saying me. Hi, Ice Queen pal. It's good to see you here. Me and my partner, we're currently putting stuff in place for our wee one. You know, her mum, my partner's, I'm as thick as a fucking log, but my partner, she's quite a bright woman, you know, man. She's came for good stock. She's got a couple of bachelors and that, and went to uni and that, you know. She's a bright lassie, but she's a down-to-earth bright lassie, and she knows how she was brought up on the farm. She was brought up on a farm, you know, learnt, she knows how to cook, how to all that kind of stuff. So it's one of them. And I've got a good background in when I was younger, things I used to do when I was younger. You know, I can use my hands, you know what I mean? I tried my hand at boxing for a while. I could still do a wee bit of training and whatnot else, but nothing to what I used to do when I was younger, like, you know. And it's all about education now, and we're going to be educating my wee lassie how to defend herself first and foremost, and after that, it's education. She's actually quite bright as it is. Honestly, she's as bright as a button. But it does, and I don't want to keep harboring on about this because I genuinely don't want to. I don't want it to come one of these channels where you think I'm coming in to moan about immigrants and whatnot else, because fundamentally the thought and the actual precipice of immigration, it sounds great, but it's none of the money that's getting passed about for the immigration, like for other countries, it certainly doesn't come to the working woman or man of Britain. It just goes in straight into the pockets of the people who's shipping them illegally and whoever's a friend of a friend of a friend who needs somebody put through a couple of pound put in their back pocket, you know what I mean? We'll never see the end of that, and it just seems to be, even like the now, they're talking about what businesses, I know businesses are having that's them now getting charged even more national insurance and that, but all these big companies like Tesco and who hire a lot of manpower and that, they're saying, oh, we might need to cut staff and all that. It's the biggest fucking crock of shit I've ever heard in my life. See, we businesses, it's going to affect them fucking more, because you look at the profit margin between a massive business, a multi-billion pound conglomerate, right, and they're moaning about paying 15% more national insurance for people. You're talking maybe like an extra £1,000 a year. It just depends what kind of what work you're in, but it's roughly about £1,000 a year, right? And you look at a wee company that's maybe got 5 workers or 6 workers, that's $6,000 off of somewhere you're lucky if they'll make 150 grand, 200 grand a year. It's a lot of fucking money. Aye, Chemical, you're 100%, mate. See where I stay, mate. When I stay, I can remember 6 years ago, Chemical, right? I had a smashing wee flat. A fucking cracking wee flat it was, man. I was paying £110 a month just for my council tax, right? Since me and my partner have moved into this house that we're in, we're up to like £240 a month. It's fucking crazy, man. The price that everyone's getting through the roof. Yeah, and the other day, I took her in, as I said, we went out for something to eat today. We went into, it's called Los Iguanas. I don't know if any's have ever been. It's like a wee chain of places. It's a Mexican style food, and I love it, mate. It's my favourite restaurant. We go into the one in Glasgow. I find that's a lot better, but it's even happening in there, man. You walk in there and she got something. I didn't even get like a main meal. I just got like nachos and some wings. My wee lassie got some chicken hang or something. Man, but fucking the best part of 60 quid. You know what I mean? For a couple of glasses of iron brew and a fresh orange. Do you know what I mean? 60 fucking quid, man. Fucking hell, man. I actually hate even giving money to, like, see, Witherspoons and that. Aye, it's cheap and cheerful, man, but the grub you're getting for these places is fucking absolutely horrendous, man. Horrendous. It's just high power fucking microwaves, man, that are cooking to a certain fucking, honestly, mate, it's just everything. It's everything. Everything is going in the same way. Everything's going the same way now. And I read a I was watching something, my partner had sent me something today on what do you call it? She sent me on Facebook, YouTube. It was this woman who was part of the European Union. At one point, she was part of a kind of vaccine and anyway, she lost her job for whatever reason. I don't know if she tried to, I don't know if she, what you could call a whistleblower. But what she did do was, is that in this thing, I will actually maybe try and upload it. I'll maybe put it on and upload it. But it's basically telling you, like, she was basically saying what the reasons of the 5G and what this is, and the next kind of move that they're going to make is going to be through that. Now, she said something to me, man, that actually fucking made me think, and it just kind of, it was like a hang going off in my head. She's fucking right. You look at all the local schools in that, in your area, guys, right? You look at all the local schools, right? Right? Every one of them now have got a 5G tower outside it. Every one of them, right? Now, I had noticed this a couple of years ago, but I paid no attention to it because but every school and every nursery, there is a 5G tower close to it. Now, this woman's sitting saying that this is going to be the next one because they're going to try and take full autonomy over your children. They're basically going to say that you've gave your children this new version of COVID because it's whatever else, but it's actually coming through this electrical magnetic fucking system that's coming through the 5G, and it can make you sick. It's been proven it can make you sick. I mean, they're even sending these guys out now who's building the 5G towers with fucking security. They can't go and put them up anymore because people are going and attacking them because they know what they're doing. And I'm like, well, I'll tell you what, man, I could imagine somebody chatting mad were coming to take my way off me. I'll tell you the now, man, they better have at least a fucking army with them. And I can assure that for everybody else here too. Grand weightings included, you know what I mean? It's crazy. As I say, I don't want to get into a conspiracy fucking theory thing, but there's just so many things out here that can lead you down a fucking rabbit hole. And then you get one bad thing and it tweaks your mind and it just sets you off onto a totally different path. I've been quite good at steering away from that kind of shit, if you know what I mean. I've been really good at, I'm quite a good judge of character. I'm quite a good, I sit and think about things before I make fucking, especially strategic moves or anything like that. But I'm quite good at kind of narrowing bullshit, you know what I mean, you're fucking joking, mate. Is that what it is? Fucking hell, Nilo, 900 quid. Don't get me wrong, mate. See all the local houses run about my area and that, mate. They're all sitting like fucking 700, 800 as well. 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom houses, mate. But it's no where I'm on, mate. It's more Polish, Lithuanian, Russian. There's a big Russian population in North Lanarkshire. You know what I mean? Couple of Latvians, one being my daughter, and one being my wife, my partner, and my stepdaughter. They're Latvian. Although my stepdaughter was born in Scotland, well, she was born in Latvia, but she was brought over like a couple of months after birth, But it's crazy. The country's fucked, and it's scary as fuck. It really is, and I don't want to. I don't want to come on here and fucking gab about stuff like this, man, and thing. But I feel that there isn't a really a lot of place we can do it. Now, I don't want to make that about this place, but I don't want to be somebody when I got this knowledge and I want to keep it for people, and then rather if I say something and it might help. You know what I mean? That would worry me if I had knowledge of something and I didn't at least let one person know what I was talking about, and if it helps, then happy days. But anyway, 2 seconds, pal, and I'll get that link out. Guys, I'm fucking struggling here, man. There's something not right. I can't seem to get to be able to put the link out. If there anybody out here can help us out who's got StreamYard. I'm absolutely murdered, guys. Honestly, man. If I don't do it in a couple of days, then I'm buggered. You know. Right, I know it's go to invite. Right, copy it. Right, copy it. Right, and then. Guys, I think I'm going to need to end this because my heat's up my fucking arse. I'm trying my damnedest here and I'm trying everything. This is what I'm saying, Squirrel Hen. I've not got a clue how to paste it. That's the problem here. It's I can go to invite, darling. Right, go to invite, copy it. So how do I paste it though? This is it. I can do it all right with my phone. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds again. I think I'll just need to do it through my phone. Guys, I have fucking made a complete ass of myself. Something that a fucking 10-year-old would probably sort in 2 minutes. Hi, Weeping Willow. Hope you're good, pal. It's good to see you again. I am actually at a complete and utter down here how to do this. Well, Lindsay, if it says in here that I can still paste it, then Lindsay, can you explain to me how do I paste it and what buttons do I press? Remember, you've got a fucking ancient man here. Do you know, I'm only 45, man, but I've probably got the tech brain of an 80-year-old. Help. Invite. Copy. Right. Yes, I can. I can see the chat. Yes, I can. Nah, this is a no-goer for me tonight. I'm fucking raging because I was actually enjoying myself there. Right, okay. Give it 2 seconds, pal. Do it one more time. Copied. Come back. Right click. How was I? This is what I don't understand. How was I able to do this last week? But now I'm not. That's what I'm doing, Lindsay, but it's still not working, pal. Oh, I'm talking shit. Oh my goodness, Lindsay. I'm a fucking man, Lindsay. What do you expect? That's what's wrong. I managed to get it out of anybody who wants to come up and talk. Oh my goodness, man. I fucking... Honestly, you should probably can see the red neck I've got there now. Honestly, see engineering and all that, building bridges, building hotels, building all these things and that's right down my street. See, when it comes to this tech, see, when it comes to like getting people getting people I've said this before in my last job. There was a lassie who done all this for us, And honestly, it was worth its weight in gold. Honestly, it really was. I'm the same, Willow. I'm the same, pal. I don't do technology. I really don't. I have arguments with my phone many a night. So, is anybody fancy coming up? I've just put it up to yourselves, guys. Completely up to you. So, how's you, Willow? You doing well, pal? It was good to see you doing your own wee thing. You done your own wee hang that night. It was quite good to watch his, pal. It was good. It was a good kind of different dynamic. Listening to guys going at guys all the time. It was a good dynamic, and you couldn't have been up there with any better a person than wee Susie. If I'm being honest with you, you know what I mean. She's wee Susie's brand new, man. She's a good lassie. Did it? Fucking hell, man. It's doing it. Oh my goodness. But hey, that's what it is. I'm just learning. Well, this is what happens, Willow, isn't it? No guys on here. See, this is what I think a lot of people forgets, Willow, right? A lot of people forget, and I'm not, forget's the wrong word. I would go as far as to say it's a case of, well, there's Lamboyd there. I think they all. I think we all just kind of let's at the back of our mind that 90% of the people on here have got severe mental health problems, and to expect everybody on. Listen, I was guilty to start with as well, to think everybody would be on the same hang with as me, you know what I mean? But they're not. How we doing?
All right, you're right. I thought I'd come up and join you.
Honestly, see the hair I've got left, and it's out.
No, I remember when we started doing lives, I didn't have a fucking clue. It was easy to jump in panels, but see, try to do it, I was like, I don't get this, don't get it, I don't understand it, I didn't know what I was doing. But once you get there, it's dead easy. It's cause you've got to go paste copy it, then you've got to get into the chat and then like paste it into the chat. But once you've done it a few times, you'll be laughing.
Surely they should create a button for that, though. You know what
there should be for thickers like us.
Aye,
there should be one for over 50s or over 40s, whatever age you are. Fuck's sake, people like us. Fucking hell. Honestly. I used to always do it on my phone, right? And see, when I started doing it in the laptop, it took me time to figure out the laptop. The Wayne gave me our old laptop. I was like, yes, this is great. And the first time I went live, I was like, right, there's no sound. I don't know why it didn't work. The earphones wouldn't connect. And I had every cunt. Babs was helping me. And I'm like, Babs, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, why is there no sound? It took me ages to get into all these settings and everything. And see, when I got it, I was all chuffed. I was like, this is great.
Oh, no wonder then. I actually feel a bit of a dildo here, but
I had to get like help. I had to get help because I was like, I really don't know. I don't know how to do it on the laptop. It's so different for the phone. Do you know what I mean? It's just different.
You know what I've had though, you're right, and this is I've had a fucking kind of a wee fallback. Lammy and Irish and Neil, and they were always there to fucking kind of send you on a certain way, do this, do that, and always like wee troubleshooters for me. But I thought, no, I'm going to do it tonight, and I'm just going to go myself. You know what I mean? I've got to learn. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of a bit me.
That's I don't care. I was sitting in the live for ages that night, and I think they were getting dead frustrated with me. I'm like, right, I can do it on my phone, but why is it not working on a laptop? Like, I can't hear anything. Why is this not working? Why is that not working? And I had to get in and do hundreds of shit, and I managed it. I got there, but I had to get loads of help. Do you know what I mean? So, but once I'd done it, like, aye, all good. Aye. Yeah, don't like to say too much.
You're down south, staying, aren't you?
No,
I thought. Listen, Hen, I genuinely thought you were down south staying. I don't know what gave me that impression, Hen.
Ugh, what the fuck? You would kind of pay me to stay down there?
Listen, no, it's not even there now. It's everywhere now, Hen, isn't it?
I don't know how you thought that. I don't know how. No.
Maybe it's something I've heard, or maybe another Lindsay or something. I genuinely thought you stayed in England, then I don't. I thought you were like an ex-Scot staying in England, like a couple of other people on here.
Oh my God, I'm offended.
Right, right. I think. Listen, there was something you put up a few weeks ago, and I kind of clicked. I think I know where you stay now. The black and white.
Aye. Did you? Aye, because I was on.
Right, okay.
I was on the other day. I put a load of stuff up. Do you know what I mean? But and Gabby, the big shit. He came up and he went, "I know where you are. I'm going to dog shit." I was like, "I'm going to battle you, you cunt." But he's funny. He's only kidding on. That's what I was saying. Like, if you put your camera on and people ken the area, they're going to always know where you are. It's just you're just hoping that nobody's going to be a cunt enough to do anything about it. Like, I want to go down the beach. I want to go places. I want to put my camera on, but cunts are just cunts. It's just for some reason they want to get right in about your business, even though you're just on a live having a laugh. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? Listen, I can't profess to say as I know what you're on about, Hank, because I've never experienced that. You have.
Yep.
You have, and
yeah.
Irish has, Lammy has. You've all experienced that, right?
Yep.
Rightly or wrongly, you've all experienced that, and it's. That is something that I've not had to experience. Maybe I'm going to do things that will lead me to that point, man. But
I think what happens is once you start doing your own channels and you start doing your own lives, it seems to change the whole. I mean, for years I was just in the chat and I was all right. As soon as I started doing a channel, that's when things change because I don't. And like it's just it's one of them that like very few people at the very beginning knew where I stayed, and like now I think loads of people know. And then like the street, my street address has been put out there by a certain person. I thought, why would you do that? Why would you feel that? First of all, why have you got it? And second of all, why put it out there? Like, do you know what I mean? What the fuck do you achieve by doing that? I've never ever done that to any cunt. Never, ever. I don't have Bendy's address. Only people who I know where they are my people that I chat to, like friends. Why do folk want to do it? Why? You know what I mean?
Even at that point, even to that, like, I've actually met Lammy face to face. Like, I met Gav face to face. I went and had a game of pool with the guys. It was just a random thing, just out the blue thing, and we went. We had a fucking great day, like, up in Dunfermline. We had a great day. Well, I'm saying a great day. We had a great, like, 2 or 3 hours.
A few hours.
Back down.
Well, this is it. This is the thing. Like I'm saying to Gav's supposed to be coming down here to one of the nightclubs. I'm like, you get your ass down and I'll meet you and we'll go. And there's a few of us want to meet in Glasgow and do stuff like that. That's fine. I don't mind doing all that. That's fine. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Keep me involved in that, because I would like to do that too.
Well, there's a few of us.
Cheesy quaver, by the way. Massive cheesy quaver.
Oh, me too. Me too. I fucking love it, and I don't care what anybody says.
I've still got an Eclipse waistcoat.
Aye. Fuck you there. I don't have vent for back in the day, but
I had the Eclipse waistcoat with the stuff on the back, like the kind of stuff that shines up at night.
Yeah.
And then the trousers as well. I was the stupid wee guy with a bucket hat on, you know what I mean?
What do you mean? We all did that. We've all done that. Fucking hell. And do you know what? My Waynes that go to stuff like this, she doesn't really go to raves, but when she does go to the odd thing like that, they're the same. It's the same thing. They're wearing the same clothes that we wore. They're listening to the same music that we listen to. It's dead funny. I'm like, oh my God, like she knows all the rave music that I knew back in the day because it's all still about
crazy,
it. It is mental.
It makes you kind of think, didn't you, man? It's just everything's just click, paste, and fucking hour again, innit?
Everything goes round. Everything goes round circles because Lammy. Me and Lammy have had some laughs lately on some panels. What a fucking scream we've had on some of the panels. That's the other thing. Like we've been going to a couple other different channels, and we've had a brilliant laugh. Right, well, there's only a few I'll go to now on this side of YouTube. There's only a few, and the ones that we've been on was been no drama. That day, Lammy was live, and I was walking along the beach with my camera on. Secret Squirrel was driving, I think, somewhere. She'd her camera on, and then Gabby came on, and it was a good laugh. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, do you know what? Fuck it. If I want to put my camera on, I should be able to. Like, why shouldn't we be able to? With it worrying about cunts saying, I'm going to duck. Well,
see,
fuck off.
That's why I done this as soon as I started this. That's why I done it straight away. I put my camera on Christmas Day.
I know, I shat myself. You scared me when I seen you.
You know that fucking bad, man.
No joking.
Well, I'll tell you what, you saying you only come in a few panels, and that makes me feel blessed. Thank you.
No, I do now because I do sit and ghost or I get sent clips of stuff and it's just stuff I don't want to get involved in. I really don't. I've been through it all myself and I'm not interested in all that. And there's some people like you just listen to them and it's just all dead negative. It's just all drama. Don't get me wrong, I've been in the middle of loads of drama as well, but I don't want to know. I just love to have a laugh. I mean, me and Lammy were on Gypsy Dave's. We were on. What a laugh. We were on that. So it was me and Lammy and Gypsy Dave's, and there was like all these other random people come on, and like we were talking about just different things, and we had a good laugh. And before you know it, like 5 or 6 hours has passed, and there was no drama. There was no shit in the chat. There was no nothing. Honestly, I swear to God. And it was great.
I'm stay there for 2 seconds to try and copy this.
Oh Christ, why have you not pinned it? Oh fuck no, I'm not going to ask you how to pin it. Oh,
How
Jesus.
do you pin it?
Right, so see the comment where you put the link in originally. Can you go back into that? Can you find it in the chat? Where you need to go into the chat and you need to find the original.
Yes, I'm at the chat here.
Right, so when you find the comment, right, so if you right click on the comment, you should be able to, it should come up saying pin message. You should be able to pin any, see how you can pin any message at the top of the thing. You should be able to right click it and it should.
Then put it back down, right click it there.
If you right click on the message where you put the StreamYard out, does it give you the option to pin message? Does it say pin?
No,
does
it just says, it's got a star and it says hide.
No, right, no. Right, so go right over to instead of clicking right on the message, go right over to the side where your wee icon is and click on your icon and click that, right click that and see if it comes up pin message there. I'm sure you have to go right over, so actually instead of clicking on the main message, the writing, if you click on your icon, all that bit where you put the StreamYard out, does it still not give you the option to pin it?
No, it's not on this one.
It should. Oh well, you'll just need to do it all again then. You just need to do it all again then.
Sorry, there's Willow, she's got it.
That's what I'm trying to say, Lammy. You need to pin it, don't you? I don't think he's got another device in the go. Have you? Have you got another device up and running, like a phone or anything that you can get into your actual? Have you got a phone handy?
Yeah, I've got a phone there. Yeah.
Right. Well, see if you just go on.
For the next one, hen.
No, but it's dead easy. See if you just like right now this minute, like I'm sitting watching your live on another phone, right? So I could just sit and chat in the chat if I wanted. And so if you do that, you could easily go in and you could pin the message that way, but it's too complicated. Well, you can explain it to him.
I can't explain shit. Can you hear me?
Aye. No, honestly, because you can do it.
Hi, Wishy.
You can easily pin it, but like fucking hell, it's too complicated.
How are you? Lynn's, you okay?
Aye, I'm fine. I was nearly falling asleep.
I've lost about 2 kilogram of hair.
He had this live on, right? And he went away.
Fine. Just
I fell asleep.
Panic.
I literally fell asleep and then suddenly I heard him coming back and he went, I can't do it. And I was like, fucking hell, I woke up. Fuck this.
I couldn't do it, but I just had to give in, let a man help me.
If you can, once you learn how to pin it, it makes it so much easier because then once you've pinned it, then it's just there throughout the live, and you never need to put the link out again. You just need to learn how to pin messages and stuff. And
it's too complicated for me. I'm just not into it.
What happened to you when you went live? How did you? Right, so see when you.
Well, I tried my best, Lindsay. Honestly, all day. I even went and got like a headset with a microphone and all that because the computer, fuck knows, I did Ken. I tried my best. The last 5 minutes, I just got rescued and I thought, fuck it, let's go. So
I was watching. I was waiting for you to go live.
Do you know what was good though, Lindsay? It was fine until men come on and started gossiping. Do you know what I mean?
There's no way. I don't.
Me and Susie had a great time.
I know you did.
Men came on and ruined it. Well, never ruined it, but just,
you're on generals. Like a lot of us are no good in there. I would have been on your live and yours, but I'm not gonna. I don't like some of the people that go in there, so I just didn't bother. I ghosted.
No, don't be like that. No, I didn't even don't be like that. Just fuck them.
And that's. Well, there's a lot of channels I just don't. I don't want to get a lot of channels now. If you get me, there's a lot I just don't want to.
I got so much abuse, honestly, from a week before. My StreamYard was getting hacked, and honestly, oh no, honestly, I've had bear abuse. It fucking makes me laugh, man. And it just makes me even just want to do it even more. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
It
see,
was funny. And the,
Good
I've done
the
all
bank
that.
chat,
Oh,
so
for
many
fuck's
people
sake.
were trying to jump
The-
on.
Where'd you get your back chat? Where'd you get your back chat full of
The
fucking
bank chat,
disgusting
I was
comments?
just pissing myself.
Holy! See the last
Honestly, it
live
was
we
so
did.
funny.
Honestly, well, on my back chat the last time was full of vile shit about kids, about this,
I
about
know.
that. Vile. Honest to God, I have never
All
seen.
men.
Oh my, yeah, all men, and like that's the worst I've had it in a while. That last live we did, that back chat, I had to screenshot stuff they were saying about Jimmy's grandkids, and oh my days, the stuff.
It's
I was like,
pathetic.
really bad. And then, of course, what happens is people can jump backstage, and then before you get a chance to click on their name or kick them, they disappear, but they're still
Yeah.
in the back chat. And then, even in the back chat, you can't get rid of them.
Honestly, I just found it absolutely hilarious. It just made me laugh like fuck.
See,
Honestly, some of the creatures on here,
I know
just
that,
need
but
incinerating.
but
a
when they're
lot of
talking
them.
about when they're talking about people's grandkids and stuff, they're saying
I
that
know,
ain't
they're
fucking
just
funny. Do you know what I mean? But
cunts.
I know that, and that. But that's why I don't go on a lot of channels, Willow, and that's why I just avoid it, because I can't be fucked sitting with cunts that are
No,
talking like that.
GC's is fine. GC's fine, man.
No, I don't mind
It's
him.
all right.
I don't mind him. I'll say hello to him, but it's some of the people that get in there that I'm not keen on. Do you know what I mean?
Nah,
But then
just fucking ignore them.
I've got quite a lot blocked now.
I'll block them for you.
Nah, fucking hell, he'll come back and he'll be off massive
I
block
didn't
list.
block
There'll be no
anyone.
left.
Honestly, I love the hate. Do you know what I mean? I fucking love it. I thrive of it.
I've
Bring it on.
I've had years of it,
I
but
know
I'm
you
fucking
have,
bored of
honey.
it. I'm just bored
I
of it
know.
now.
It's just,
But
you know what? See in the chat, Lindsay, they were all talking about whether they would like pump me or like shag a ball, but this and that. And I think to myself, as if I would even let you in my energy field. Do you know what I mean?
People say that
Men.
I know somebody that talks like that.
Wish
I
you
know somebody.
should have seen it.
Yep. Then he's a
Like, to
fucking
speak
creep.
to her- I know,
You
to
know.
speak to her, I'd pump her, whatever. As if you
You know,
had the chance.
yep.
Fuck you.
Listen, Mr.
Honestly,
Smith, if
it
you're
made me
listening, I'm
giggle
thinking
so
about
much.
him, and he talks like that. He talks like that about all the women. He's a fucking creepy bastard, and he's an embarrassment to be Scottish. That fucking clown. Embarrassment to be Scottish, Jim Smith. You fucking idiot talking like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
I didn't think he was too happy the fact that you were on, that you were up and kind of one of my first lives. I think he's took a bit of
Do you know what? I've heard them talk like that. I've heard them talk like that to a few of the people that I'm alright with now and I make peace with, and it's a big thing. Not just me, there's a lot of people that have made peace with folk. And you get people like him saying, oh, you're a sellout, you're talking to this when you're talking. Why? Just because you're a creepy old bastard. I can. That's exactly the way I see it now. I see it as.
That's the thing. We're all allowed
to Exactly. We don't like Jim Smith.
If
That's
anything,
fine. I can't
if you
stand
told
him.
me that, I would just cut them off. No telling you who I can speak to.
Oh, I do know. Why do you think I go in certain places now? Because I'm fucking old enough to decide myself who the fuck I speak to. Nobody will tell me. Do you know what I mean?
You don't need to follow a crowd, and you know what I mean? Just do
exactly.
Nah.
Exactly.
I'm old person.
And also we can avoid certain people as well. That's what I'm saying to you. But we've also on the flip side of that is I don't need to speak to a lot of people. I can just avoid them altogether.
I just ignore people, and I love it.
Yeah, I do it as well. I think it's funny, and folk will say, "Oh, she must have was blocked," and I haven't got them blocked. I can see them very well. I'm just ignoring them.
Just choose not to speak to you.
Exactly. I just ignore. I do that with loads now in the chat, and I'm like, that's dead funny. They keep talking about me, and I'm just ignoring them. Just let them carry on. Then they go on to the next person, don't they? They go on to the next one.
Didn't even know these people. Didn't even know you. Why are you invested in what I'm doing?
Exactly, that's my point. That is hilarious. And some of the beefs just old beef for years ago. You're like, see, folks say you said something 5 years ago. I'm like, what? I can't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago. I know, but that's the way they work on here, aren't they? Like, honestly, they'll say, you said this on a live in 1914. Excuse me, I wasn't born then, fucking idiot. Do you know what I mean? Fuck, I don't care.
As well, aren't they?
Well, that's another thing.
Substances.
See, that's another thing, Hen.
People who are fucked.
You see, I think
Nah.
that's half the problem. This is how it all started with Jim Smith, because he's so drunk and he was saying all these stupid things. I thought, you're just a drunken old man, and he moved on to you as well. I'm sure you've had that yourself, I know. I'm sure you have.
Yeah. But I didn't
Mhm.
even. And yeah, I've honestly, I've read some amazing things about what I get up to and what I, fucking hell.
Oh.
I wish I had the energy.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Things they're
Me
making
too.
up.
I love it because he says that apparently I'm not only am I shagging every man on YouTube, but every guy, all my mates that I go out with at the weekend, I don't like, if I was to tell them that like
Your imagination is unreal.
oh my,
That's
and
so
you see what he
funny,
said one night? He said, I think she goes in that pub and just grabs people for pictures. Yeah, that's what I do, yeah, okay. I don't know any of these people, do you know what I mean?
Lineups.
I know. Honestly, here, like,
what a
I've been called that.
weirdo.
I've been called that as well. He called me that, didn't he? He said that. Lindsay lineup. Aye. You wish you were in the
Oh.
lineup, Jim Smith. You wish.
You
That's
fucking
the
wish.
problem. Again. And this is it. We've all had it. All the women have had it for him. And
I
I seen him getting
know.
on to you.
The thing
I
is, he
didn't
was
think.
shit himself when we fucking turned up in front of his
Susie,
face.
pal.
Oh, yeah. Listen, this is it. This is the problem. We had the likes of him.
This is
Weak
why I
little
laugh.
man. Weak little man.
Yeah.
Very weak.
Small
Do you
dick
know what I mean?
energy is real, guys.
Oh, yeah. And he doesn't. Do you know? I've never seen him be nice to women. He just doesn't know how to deal with women, and he's also so
No,
bitter.
he can't communicate.
No,
We do.
no,
He can't communicate. But anyway,
that's right.
however,
And the
I'm-
thing
I'm-
is,
I'm-
like Wishy said, like to go in a half with Wishy because Wishy's talking to like certain people. That's pathetic. Did they say something to you about that, Wishy, or did you just get that vibe?
you.
Did they actually? Did they say?
I
Did
don't
they say
get
something?
that.
He's took it. Right,
I don't get
listen,
that.
You'll know what I'm talking about here, right? Lindsay, right? See if you affiliate with certain people on this, a group
Yep.
of people will stop talking to you. See,
Mhm.
even if you had a fucking decent wee relationship with them,
Mhm.
and on here, like, if you talk to them every day and how you doing, how's the family and things like that, as soon as you affiliate yourself with one person that they don't like, they will
Yeah.
they just blank you, block you and everything, and
That's
that
coercive
surprised me.
control. Fuck that shit.
But
That surprised me more than anything. Because
that what
see,
he
I was
did?
wondering- No, Jim. This is other
So-
people on this.
right.
Other Scottish people.
Or because you talked to see that I don't get that. Like I just don't get
I
it.
know. I think because you're Scottish, you need to be like in league with other Scottish people. Nah, sorry.
Oh
Doesn't
no,
matter
no,
what
no,
nationality you are. If you're a cunt,
No.
you're a cunt. Your behaviour.
Yeah.
See,
But
I don't
also-
know
Do you know what I
if
mean?
you'll
Fuck
let's see
off.
where I'm coming through here as well, right? A lot of people have, let's say, looking air brackets, enemies on here,
Mhm.
right? Right?
Mhm.
You've all had your turn at going at each other and
Yeah.
that's about right. Listen, as you know, Hen, it's all fucking bullshit. And
Yep.
when I watched this in the quiet for years, just like sitting in chats, I was too scared to fucking type anything, you know what I mean? And I just watched it, and I watched it. I'm getting back 2-3 years ago, like, you know, so I've seen a lot of the things that's happened. And I found a friendship
games.
with a group of guys, right? I found a friendship with a group, right? And I've met, there's only 3 of them I've not met, right?
Mhm.
See these people out with this, totally different.
Yep.
There's camaraderie there, you know, and there's people in that I know for a fact cunts on here despise. They despise them, but I see it's something different.
Sad.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I see something different and see that
Oh,
for me.
yeah.
That's enough
Well,
for me. That's
but-
enough for me.
And you're not alone in that. Like you must know that I'll get that because I've been on here that long. I've had a lot of beef with people, so there's certain people I don't have beef with anymore, right? And I'm all right with them. But people that
here and sit with a guy, like for instance, in my, that's one of the moderators in my chat, the new man, who's a close pal of mine, right?
Mhm.
And you have had your beef, and we can all walk past it. Look at shuffling in
Yep.
Irish. Look at Hangman Irish. Do you know what I mean?
oh yeah, we used to hate each other, me and Irish.
Exactly. But look, we all
And they were all right.
understand. That's all fucking bullshit.
I don't care anymore. Like he's apologised, and that was a big thing when he came on that panel. He actually apologised to me. I was like, you didn't need to apologise because it's all done and dusted now. But it meant I thought, oh fucking hell, do you know what I mean?
thought he would have done it.
But
I
that
kinda
takes
thought it,
ownership.
'cause I see
That
the
takes a
parties
man
on
to do that.
Well, he didn't need to apologise. Like, we were speaking, everything was cool up. I go, but I'm not bothered about it. Oh, I was just happy it's Scottish beef. But to get an apology off somebody on here is like, holy fuck. Do you know what I mean? That's takes a lot. But that's good because he said sorry, we move on and everything's all cool now. And it's good for me with other people who I talk to who have also squashed the beef from. Because you know, it's good that way. That means there's like, you know, there's no shit there. But there is people that I speak to and I get shit for other people for speaking to them. Of course there is. But that's why I've come out lately and said, I don't give a fuck. I'm fucking in my 50s. Nobody'll tell me who to speak to. My friends in real life don't tell me. And if they don't like it, then I tell them to get to fuck. Do you know what I mean? I fell out with many people because people try that. And it's got to be done, innit? Like, you know, nobody can tell you who to speak to. It's just ridiculous. And
Yes.
like,
Seen 4 weeks in, I'm actually going to Ireland, right? My
all right,
family-
nice.
Most of my family are Irish, right? I've got a big family in Belfast, and Ballymena.
Do you know, I'd love to go to Ireland. Never been to Ireland. It's a place I've never been to.
Yeah, me
Tell you
neither.
something, it's
I'd
one
love
of
to
the
go as
best
well.
places I've ever
Yeah.
been. And it's
Me
not just,
too.
listen, I don't know what it is, right? I feel as if I've got an affiliation with the place because I've been going over there I was christened on the Shankill,
Aye.
like, you know, I was christened over there, and all my family stays over there. But see the people, not even just Protestants or Catholics, see the people, because they've had a different way of having to galvanise together. It just hangs with me. Do you know what I mean? And I love it. I love the place. It's just I could honestly pack up the new and go. And I was actually considering it this time last year. I spoke to a few of the guys about just packing up and going because I know there's a lot of places out there in my line of work, but I've ended up just leaving it now. But I'm going over for a 3, 4, maybe 5 day holiday. Going out and meet some of the boys, man, and we're going to go and spend some time together, man. Get a bit of food and maybe.
Sounds good.
It's good that you can do that.
Because I'm not a drinker, you know what I mean? I don't drink, I don't take drugs, I don't smoke.
Me either.
No, I used to, but
See, that's another problem on here, I know, as you just said there, when you just said
They're
that,
on
Willowhen,
substances, aren't they?
you're arguing on a panel, right, with somebody who's blitzed out their brain, and it's like, how can
Can't do it.
I
Just a
like
waste of
argue
time.
with somebody that's absolutely pissed as a fart or they're fucking drugged up to their eyeballs? It's like,
Yeah.
I can't. I'd rather
We
just
can
come on
speak to them in
straight.
real life, so not
No,
in virtual life either.
what the fuck? If I've got a problem with somebody in the pub and say they're steaming, I'm just not even having the issue with them.
Shit.
It's like, come back when you're sober. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what is the
Yeah.
point? Because you don't get any sense. But like, it's a
No
funny
pure
old
energy,
thing.
are they? Fucking arseholes.
Is that like what she said, or was it you that said a lot of them on here are full of drinking drugs? That's a lot of the problem, isn't
Yeah.
it? And it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it
Anyway,
is hard.
I've just jumped on quickly, sweetheart. But I'm going to go just now. I just jumped on quickly to give you some support.
Nice to
and
talk
say
to you,
hi.
hen.
It's nice to talk to you as well, and nice to talk to
You
you,
take
Lindsay,
care
honey.
of Listen,
And
thank
Get your
you.
life up.
maybe,
I
Get your life.
yes.
On your
Me
own.
and Susie, my wee co-host.
Get it up
Wee
on your
doll.
channel.
Just
Get
know-
it running.
I can't do it, Lindsay. I tried
Yes, you
for about
can.
7 hours.
If wish you
And,
can
like-
do it, you can do it.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
No, it's a
exactly.
big long story. I tried my best, and I was just like, fuck. Honestly, I had about 4 or 5 people try to help me, but they
Really?
couldn't give me what I wanted. I'm such
What
a
you need.
control freak. I'm such a control freak. I had to
Oh, that's
just
funny.
have somebody in the back, just
Mm.
just do what they were told to do, and then that's how I managed it.
Oh,
But yeah, it was
fucking
good to fucking annoy the narcissist. I fucking loved it, and I'll do it
Oh,
again.
yes.
Anyway,
Good.
Take
Right,
care,
right, hen.
everyone.
Right,
Love
speak
you
later,
all.
hen.
Bye bye,
Speak later,
darling.
hen.
Bye, Wishy,
Right.
sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, that's the thing. Like, a lot of us have got somebody backstage helping us, like, you know, and that's what some people you do maybe need that. But it's true what she's saying. Like, she never used to get any shit, Willow, and I've seen it recently, like over the last few months. I thought, why are they starting her? Never seen her say it in bad
That's when
temdy.
you know that people see. I've noticed that, right? There's a lot of people on here. See, like nice people, like who try and keep themselves at a certain standard, trying to keep out the way of the shit.
Stay out the
There's
drama.
People getting out of their way now.
Yeah.
To bite them
Well-
and see if they can make them break.
that like I know there's a lot of people like Jim Smith and that's up to them, but when like we've had our beef for ages, but when he started in Weeping Willow I thought why are you starting on her, what the fuck? Well, that wasn't that long ago. Willow was just down the chat. When was that? Maybe a few months ago he started in her, because I remember she told me in the chat one day, she's like he's saying all these vile shit about her. I was like, no way, he started on you now. Fucking hell. Yeah, as I say, and she's not even had beef with him really, so this is the problem. Yeah, who was it? Susie, who was it? One man started on Weeping Willow. Listen, that's another thing I say. Bar a couple, the majority of people that give me shit is men. Honestly, bar maybe the odd one or two women that I've had beef with for a long time on here, I'd say the majority of us women that get shit on here, we get it from men. Isn't that mental? Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yep, 100%.
Like, and like, you know, I'm sure me and you must have had words in the past before. I can't fucking remember. I'm sure we did, but we've not argued, but we've disagreed on things, and that's fine. Why can't we?
I'll be honest with you, and I've never had an argument with you. Never.
No, have we no? Oh, that's exciting.
Never. That's why I'm saying I've never had the pleasure of an argument with you.
I'm sure we can make one up. We'll make up some YouTube beef. That always is doing well.
The thing is, Lindsay, you mind me. You've got a lot of traits the same as my sister, right?
Aye.
A hell of a lot of the traits. I can even before I had seen your picture when you put it on, like your night out and where else. That's the type of person I had in my mind of you. So you're very much very similar to my sister. You know what I mean? I've got a couple of sisters, but that's with you on here. No, you're my cup of tea, and you're a nice lassie, man. There's
that's nice. Thank you.
There's no a lot of people on here that you can say that about, and see the ones that you can say that about. This is what these are for, man. You know what I mean?
I think you're right. Because like some people you don't get a chance. Like for a long time I didn't speak to Lammy, and I didn't even know why. We were talking about this recently. I'm like, I don't even know why we never spoke. I don't even know why. And then recently we've just started and we've had a brilliant laugh, and there's a few folk that like actually, oh, look at Tunes. I mean, look at me in Tunes. You used to fucking hate me, didn't he? And then he's like, yeah, actually quite funny, Lindsay. I wish I'd fucking spoke to you before. And I was like, we can have a good laugh. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I sat and watched the fucking, me and Jerry spoke about this on the phone a few times. I fucking sat and watched Fighting Irish when he was going at Fighting Trolls, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm getting back to that point, and I'm like to myself, he's went a bit fucking too far in that boy, right? And I thought that was it with me, because I'd never went on her in, and then the next minute I see he's contacted the gas man. I'm not joking, hen. I was in fucking tears. It was just how far he had went to do that. You know what I mean? To just annoy that guy. I was in fucking tears. I'm not joking, in tears. And then see once I go to actually talk to the guy in that, man, you realise he's no what everybody thinks he is. You know what I mean? He can go there, but he's just, the guy's just trying to do something different now, man. There's a lot of people trying to pull him round the other corner again, but honestly, I think
that's it. You know what I mean? It's making sure you don't get
you know what I mean? It's a good thing that what he's doing, but he's having to take a break for
it. The thing is, this is my argument with all being cunts. I mean, I'm a gobby bastard in real life, and I'm not going to change from on here. Right, this is what you get with me. That's it. I can have a laugh. I can go on with everybody, but like I can also be a cunt, and of course I can be a cunt. I can be a cunt, you know, in my real life, as we all can. But what I don't like on here is people getting crucified for maybe saying one thing. Right, so somebody might be getting in on you, and then they'll say one comment, and it's like, bam, that's it. Oh, that's it. Yeah,
when you're angry. We all say shit when we're angry.
Yeah, exactly, and this is what I've kind of been watching some people getting crucified for certain things. I'm thinking, I get it. If you're having beef with somebody, then you're going to use everything, aren't you? You're just all going to use whatever. But like with me, right. So on here, it's words in it. If somebody comes at me, you better believe I'm going to try and go in deeper than them, and then they'll go deeper. Then we'll all go deeper, and before you know it, we're all saying some really shady shit to each other. Do you know what I mean? But like, it depends on how deep you go and how angry you get. You know what I mean? I don't let myself get to that stage anymore on here with people. I just laugh at them.
What I've tried to do in the past couple of weeks, right? I've never been on his panel, right? But I've always wanted to just ask him a couple of questions. Nothing about
who?
That Baz.
Oh, fuck that.
I've sat in his back chat, mate, right? I sat in his back chat. He's not letting you on. He's never put me on. But he's
Nah.
seen me there, you know what I mean? And I've always
Oh yeah.
it's not that I wanted to go and fucking say this, you. No,
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to ask him a couple of questions to try and find out the metal of the man,
See,
rather than
I
getting
just,
into that way. You know what I mean?
I'm just not keen on him. I was watching a clip that Bob up earlier when he's shouting his missus and he's banging up in the war, whatever he's banging on them. Where are you? Why are you not answering me? And roll me a joint and get me a lighter and do this, do that. I'm thinking, God, you're doing that on a live stream. Everybody's listening to you, you clown. Makes you look like a right horrible narcissistic prick. Do you know what I mean? But I've never had a one-on-one with Baz. Never. I just don't like him. That's just my opinion. He doesn't like me. I don't like him. That's it. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe that's what will happen with me. Maybe he'll not take kindly to me fucking trying to.
But the thing is, as well, Wishy, like, you can't go home every day. There might not be a reason that you might not have had beef, but you might just not like them. There's certain people, there's a few people will tell you, she said to me, Lindsay, I don't like that person, I'm getting a bad vibe after, I just don't like them. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
they're all right. And then it turns out maybe they've actually not been all right. But so it's like your real life. Like, I've got friends, right, who maybe get other lassie friends, and I'm like, oh, I don't fucking like her. I just don't fucking like her. I'll tolerate her for your sake, but I don't fucking like her. Do you know what I mean? That's life. We don't go home every day. It'd be a weird world if we all go home with each other, wouldn't it? What a boring fucking life that would be.
It would be fucking boring, here, wouldn't it?
So it's all right to.
Boring.
Why do we all need to go on with each other? Like, do you know? It's just like I like me Bob. I've always liked Bob. Bob's been with it for years. He's always been respectful to me. Comes on my channel, says his bit, and then he'll say, "I'm away to cause havoc somewhere else," because he would never do it on my channel, and that's it. I like Bob. Bob's just a family man. He's got his weightings. He's got his wife, and so what? Now him and Baz are at loggerheads now, aren't they? So now you've got the two splits. You've got the ones that support Baz and the ones that support Bob. It's inevitable.
Like, do you know something? You know, CB Bob, and this is, I think this is a massive part of the thing between Baz and Bob, right? I genuinely believe Baz still hasn't grasped what Bob's all about. I genuinely believe if Bob's a fucking
A wind up. Yeah,
blind
yeah.
the man to honest to
But-
know pick up what he's doing.
Oh, but listen, it's pretty obvious, but I've noticed that with Baz. Baz doesn't see that with a lot of people. I used to watch him right at the beginning, and folk would be in his chat, and the same thing, and you know they're just saying to wind him up, and he would take it dead serious and lose his shit, and that's how people wind you up even more. If you're going to lose your shit over something minor, folk are just going to keep doing it even more, and Bob is a wind-up merchant. However, if it's true that there's stuff going on about their kids getting doxed and all this palaver, there we go again. It's the same as like addresses. It's like family getting doxed. I mean, we've all been through it. I've been through it with my daughter and all the vile shit that happened to her on, on here.
That shit, mate, that's
So that takes it up a level, doesn't it? Like, we can all slag up at
personally,
each
if
other.
I was you, I'd have went to the fucking cops.
Well,
And-
to be
and I
fair,
don't-
it's a very difficult one because obviously, yeah, I thought, well, really, what should I do? Is there any point?
That's just a statement for the angry
Because I
part.
feel as if what they would do is just say to me, well, just come after that place then. But then again, in saying that, they maybe would take it serious because I know people on here who have had the police at their door over shit that's been said. So they maybe
Yeah.
would. But it's happened to my lassie a couple of times on here. And like, when she's looked at the stuff, she's just like, I just said to her, I fucking ignore it. But she doesn't know how bad it really gets. Some of the stuff that gets said backstage about your kids and all that is like, oh my days. Jesus, but I'm quite thick-skinned now. I really don't care anymore what they say, because it's just words, innit? It's just words, as long as it is just words. But with Baz and Bob, I think it's going to that different level now, innit? I mean, look what happened to Julian with his kids. You see, it was all the same account. That Instagram account was
on.
on.
Get to that there, though, now.
Right, so that's where it
just
happened.
wanna
Right, so when that happened with him, it was the same thing that happened with me. It was the same. We think it's the same account, right? I remember the day Julian was putting it up to show it on the screen, and I just went, "You just put up a picture of me, my mom, my dad, and my Wayne," because that had been doxed on the Instagram account, but Julian never noticed it, and I'm going, "Get that off the screen!" I was like, "You've literally just put my whole family up there, you did," but obviously. He was that angry. He was trying to prove that there was a picture of his son. It had been doxed. But for whatever reason, it was all getting intertwined. There was a picture of my family on the fake account with Julian and his son. And there was all sorts of weird shenanigans going on with that Instagram account. And that's why he left. Do you know what I mean? There's just... You had to think he's family because his son's a lot younger. I mean, his son's a Wayne, if you get me. And it's bad, man, because he'd never done anything like that. Why the fuck... I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Anybody going to anybody's children, anything that happens to you, it's your own fucking fault. I don't want.
See,
I will never ever find
exactly.
I'll
And that's
never
what
feel
this.
any
Yes.
type of sorrow for them. They can just go and fuck
So,
themselves.
yeah, right, okay, right. So there you've got Chemical saying Julian chatted shit, thought he was a gangster. Not, aye, so what? You can think you're a gangster and chat shit, but it doesn't mean that it gives
See,
people the
that is
right
the
to.
thing. See, this is it. I Chemical, and do you know what? I'm not going to agree with you there. We can come on here with a fucking with a persona and do
Yep.
these things. There is so many people come on here
Yep.
and do that. Do I think Julian is a gangster? No, I don't. Do I think Julian is this guy who does all the MMA? No, I don't. The guy might go and train, but he's just putting himself out there. It's what you do. It's called peacock.
Yeah.
Peacock.
But wishes.
And you're trying
Just-
to make yourself be the biggest thing possible.
Okay. Right, okay, and then does that then justify when somebody comes at them to do what they did? Exactly. Come back at them with whatever, but to do that, and that's when you're saying about the police, because all the accounts were linked, his wife, I think, went to the police anyway, so I didn't really need to, because once they find out who's behind that, then it's the same account, do you know what I mean, that was doing the stuff about my daughter and my family. I mean, my parents are fucking ancient, and when I seen the picture, I was like, oh my God, that's my lassie when she was 15 up there in that picture. It was like, oh man, my Honda. It's funny, but it's no funny, because it's like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? And then the stuff that gets said about Julian's family, there's just no need for that. That was the most shittiest, disgusting thing ever. Julian, what's that say? And his family found it. Oh, fuck off, man. But see, I'm sorry, but I'll never agree with that. Just because he comes on and like.
You should know how. Listen, mate. Listen, we're all right in that, mate. But come on, I know you're just saying that for shock value, mate. You're not a bad guy, mate. I know you're not. You're not a bad guy, mate. But to be honest with you, I don't think MD deserves anything like that.
Definitely not.
Even yourself. Mate.
I agree. None, not even my worst enemy that I'll argue on here and will say what I would never dream of going in and snooping about and doing all that shit and doing that vile shit, because I've had it done to me. I wouldn't do it anyway, even if I had done it to me. And to say that, oh, I learned the hard way. Bollocks. So what they try to do, run the man off YouTube by doing that vile shit about his family? Piss off. Do you know what I mean? That I'll never, ever agree with that. You know what I mean?
No. Listen, as I say, I think I've only spoke to Julian once or twice, right? And any time I've spoke to the guy, he's been nothing but brand new. The same way Anton. No, I spoke to Anton a couple of times, and the guy actually kind of knew the area for where I'm from, and certain bits on about it. And we know kind of the same people, same thing. We didn't get any crap for the guy because I wasn't getting in there for crap.
Exactly.
I wasn't getting in there for any shit. I was getting in there. How he's doing, guys, man. I've never spoken to his more by way, but man, blah, blah, blah.
So that's it. You take them as you find them. But you see that comment, right, that he's made in the chat about people going on and acting gangster. What the fuck has that got to do with talking disgusting sexual shit about his young son? You cannot compare the two things. Do you know what I mean? Come on, that's just ridiculous.
No, I get where Chemical's trying to come for. He's coming from right wing. He's coming for no right wing. He's coming for like way left side. He's saying that's what happens when if people, like, for instance, if me and you are enemies and I come and do that, I'm willing to do shit like that to you. You know what I mean? This is what happens. It shouldn't happen.
Okay, right, and let's just, of course it shouldn't, and let's just put it out there as well. We don't even know who's behind it. That just shows you how pussy the people are. It's not as if somebody said it to him like a war of words on a panel. This is some fucking shitbag cunt face that's made up these dodgy fake accounts. So if you're saying, oh, he comes on and he acts all gangster, well then, fair enough. Go on a panel and have it out with him. But to make these shady accounts and saying all that vile shit about people's family, that's not, that's not to be fucking, that's just disgusting. It's taking it to a new level, do you know what I mean? And as I say, we've all had it done, and like, whether you like somebody, whether you don't, like, there's just no need for that shit, you know what I mean? It's vile, and it's still going on, it's just with different people. But like, why should they have to leave YouTube because of that? Why should people have to leave? Why not? What, I just don't get it. Like, why do folk want to do it? And what kind of sick person says that kind of shit anyway? Do you get me?
The same with shuffling, right?
Yeah, he's put the proof out. What do you mean, to put the proof out? Yeah, we've all seen it. Yeah, he has put the proof out. It's been put out there. Yeah. I don't know if he knows who's behind it, but yeah. Yes, the proof, it's all out there.
See shuffling, right?
Mm-hmm.
I used to ghost on the cesspit, right?
Mm.
when it was a cesspit, right?
Yeah.
And then when all that crap happened between the laptop shit,
The laptop, yeah.
right? Anyway, I'm not even going to get into it. Right?
No.
What I will say is, I didn't know enough about the guy to make an opinion on him, right? Now, I've seen the battles that he's had with various people on here, right?
Yeah.
But he came on to JC's one night and started to talk away, and I'm the same. I mean, the guy's never said a fucking bad word to me.
I've never heard him say anything bad about you.
He's always been quite.
And that's the other thing, you've got the different levels of fucking shit on here. So I've never heard anyone say anything bad about you, so obviously they're alright with you, right? Then you've got the middle bit where so can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Right, okay. Right, so then you've got the next level, right? So look at the way with Julian and shuffling with like Gav B and Jaggy now. With Gav B, it's a kind of borderline where it's kind of funny, but it isn't. But do you know what I mean? They're not going in on each other's families or shit, but they're always arguing. But it's kind of on that middle. Do you get me? That kind of. Whereas the stuff like with Baz and Bob, that's the kind of same shit we've had to deal with. Do you know what I mean? With our families and that, and like some of the stuff that I've seen, and it's like doesn't bother me now. As I say, when it happened to my daughter the very first time she came in, she showed me it. She showed me it first, and I was like, "Oh fucking hell!" And I just report it. So you can report it to like Instagram. You can report all that shit. But obviously, then there was the stuff with and Julian and his family. That was way worse, and it's like
it was way worse. Or do you think it was?
The stuff that was said about Julian's son's probably the worst of things I've heard. And I would, yeah. And like, well, do you know what was said? I mean, I'm not going to say it on here, but
no. Listen.
Right.
If it's to that,
yeah. And I'll be honest, right? I've heard a lot of shit. I've heard a lot of things said about people's kids and whatnot. Now, the stuff that was said about like my daughter was just like the usual shit. You know, she's a slag and this happened to him, that happened to you, like all the usual. She's fucking just all that kind of bullshit, right? It did go a bit lower. There was some people were coming in the back chat and saying stuff, but the stuff that was said about Julian's son, I would have to be honest and say, in all my time on here, that's probably got to be one of the worst things that I've heard about a young boy. It's disgusting, really bad. And it's no fucking wonder that he left for a while. Do you know what I mean? Because that's now whether he acts all gangs or whatever he does, he never spoke like that about Indy's Wayne. Never. Do you know what I mean?
Doesn't matter who you are.
Exactly.
You should never come into anything in this, and it just.
All right, Ash. Aye, Ash, I'll batter your Mars bar in a minute, any of your shite. No, it doesn't, that's the thing. And
like, in a different way, Lindsay, you shouldn't have said that.
Aye, well, not like that. Not like that, Ash, I'm sorry. No. I just see you as a friend.
Aye. Come friend.
That's it. Jim Smith will be clipped it saying, no, she fancies Ash. She wants to batter his Mars bar. But aye, when all that happened, and then like some of the stuff that I've been shown, like the things that have been written about people, holy fuck me, Jesus Christ Almighty, it is disgusting. As I say, I don't care if you're getting in and
a lot of shit getting put in the back.
Honestly, some of these back chats,
do you know something, Hen? I think it's all the same people.
Well, I think we're a bit closer to find out who's behind a lot of things, and like that's another reason, like. A lot of the beast was squashed with certain people because they don't believe that they're the people behind a lot of this. And we've been through years of trying to figure out who's behind this, who's behind that. And there's one good thing about coming on with your real name and your face and all that. But then they know who you are. You're not hiding behind fuck all. Do you know what I mean? But then they go into your family. It's like, what the fuck? Like, if your family's known here, why are they doing that? I mean, look at Bad Dancer. Look at that time. The reason he said what he said about my daughter was because we were arguing in the panel. And I said to him, get your fucking wife on, right? Turns out he's not got a wife anyway, but that's what I said, get your fucking wife on. And then he started saying, I'll pay 30 quid for your daughter to give me a blowjob, the slags on fucking OnlyFans, blah, blah, blah. Now, I didn't defend that, offend him because he never had a wife. So it was just bollocks.
Exactly.
But, you know, and then he starts saying all that about my last effort. But that doesn't bother me. I think it's, you know, that's mild compared to some of the shit that's been said. But just shows you how folk will use pretend families. Like, he's not got a wife, so how could they use... You know, different if I said that about somebody that actually exists. I didn't even say it, and I just said get her own. Get her own.
Do you know something, Hen, right? And I don't know, maybe me and you are around about the same age gap kind of thing, right? We're in the same kind of era, right? Do you not think this YouTube, a lot of the younger ones that's coming up now, I just cannot align with their patter and their ways of doing things. It's totally different, and all it's doing is just making like things that you would, like moral things that you would do.
Well,
it's just getting less and less and less and less, and it's all.
I do agree with that. I agree with that. Like, I mean, like, so wait a minute. I'm sorry, just reading my chemicals. Well, yeah, you know, nobody believes him. So what? Like, so what? Like, people have seen it. The people that have seen the that's it. That's all that matters. Do you think that he would actually have left YouTube like for months and months and then come back with a voice changer to protect his family if it wasn't true? What happened? Do you know what I mean? Why would he? He was having a great time. Do you know what I mean? He was enjoying the panels, having a lot, and then that's why he left, and that's why he came back with a voice changer. Because reason being, he at the beginning he didn't want people to know it was him because they wanted to come back with the folk knowing it was him. Do you know what I'm saying? To protect his family. And then obviously folk they know it's him now, but that was the reason in the beginning. And folk will say, "Oh, he's got that voice changer," but that was the reason, and he's told everybody that was the reason. You know what I mean? And
getting back to what you were talking about before there, pal, that guy for Coatbridge.
Oh, that wee fucking knob! He has said some things.
No, there's I think there's a lot more to that than meets the eye, pal. That's still 5 minutes away from him. You know what I mean? And, let's just say there's no a lot. I can't come on here and say this and this and this, but because that would be me just speculating. But I think there's a lot more that meets the eye with that wee laddie. I think there is. I definitely do.
Do you know? Well, I mean, remember the neighbour? Remember the old guy, his neighbour that the windies and getting done and all that? Like, I mean, the thing is, like, I never had beef with him away back at the beginning, and then I don't know what happened. I can,
for ages.
I'm not the only one. Everybody said that. They're like, why? He never used to be like that. And then he just went really bad. But I mean, I would say, like, he was probably one of the worst for a while there, for a good while. And it turns out, like, everybody seems to have, like, figured him out. And that's how nobody really talks to him. I don't think he's even welcome in any of the channels over here now. And then he tried to go into some of the other channels over there. And they're not wanting him either. So he's got his own wee group. That's fine. He can just stay away. I've tried not to mention him. That's the first I've mentioned him in ages. Do you know what I mean?
Because listen, mate, the guy's name isn't Eric Bischoff. It's Bischoff. It's a silent H. It's Bischoff. All right?
Don't get cheeky, Lammy.
Although, honestly, it fucking grinds my gears. There's so many people say his name on here, and his name's Bischoff. Eric Bischoff.
It's like Lambie. Everybody calls Lambie Lammy, and I'm like, well, you've got a B in your name, but everybody says Lammy. They all just say Lammy, don't they? But
that's
if you read it,
thing, isn't it, here? That's Lammy. It's just
because I say it, I can't help it. I just say it, and like then folk will say it's Lambie, and I'm like, it's not Lammy.
All the English guys will say Lambie,
yeah,
and I'm like, Lammy, get it right, get it.
Do you know? And that, like, Chemical, don't think for a minute Julian will not be back, because of course he will. He's not gone, he's still about. He's just not doing his lives at the moment. And it was shuffling at first. He stopped doing the lives, remember? And then me and Julian were doing them for a wee while. And then something else happened, which I'm not going to get into. And that's why I stopped doing them. And that's it. And I don't blame him. And that's why I'm not stopped. I'm just not doing them as much. But I'm going to do them. Fuck it, I'm not going to let them fucking... You know, you can't let these people... I don't want to say run you up because that's not the right word. I don't mean that. It's not like... What I think it is when things get really bad, when you've had really bad shit happen to you on here, it makes you think, fuck, is that all going to happen again? Do you know what I mean? And like, I can see why.
Well, we do get a wee bit of PTSD in it. You're like, oh, fuck, here we go.
Yeah, and that's it.
Fortunate, Hen. I'm really, really fortunate, mate, that I've never had anything like that. It'll come.
No.
It'll come. But there's a difference. I mean, I will never ever put myself into a place where I'm stoning. See, somebody wants to stone and roar at me, Hen. Fire in. See, somebody wants to try and make me look like a cunt or threaten me. That's a different fucking story. You know what I mean? I'll sit and you can call me all the names under the sun. But see if you really got that energy in the background, that's what you really want to come and hit me. then
Aye.
it's easily solved. Very easily
But-
solved.
But you see, this is where I don't get it, right? For me, I love a good fucking argument and gets a lot off my chest, but it's only words argument. It's not like, and then the folk will say they want to come to the door. I'm like, excuse me, I'm 50-odd-year-old. I'm a fucking granny. I'm not going to be out in the street rolling about with MD, you stupid fucking bastard. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's an argument on here. If you can't have a battle of words with me, then fuck off. Do you know what I mean? It's like what the fuck are you talking about? You want to roll about in the fucking street and fight? Like, we're grown ass women. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't mean we can't have an argument. Like, it doesn't mean that we can't. Don't get me wrong, if it was in real life and you were in the pub and it happened, it probably would be a fight, but you're on YouTube, like, get on a panel, have it out, and then that's it done. I mean, like, me and Kay, we've had a few Barneys on here, but now we're sound, I got on alright with Kay, but I'm sure if she had an issue with me, she would fucking come straight up in that panel and she'd say it to me.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
would expect.
Well, she has done.
There you go. There you go. That's
Many times. And of course, you know me, I'm a gobby bastard, so I'll storm my gun, and we've had many arguments, me and Kay, quite funny ones sometimes over the, and then we'll be all right, and then we'll see each other, oh yeah, how you doing? I'll good, do you know what I mean? And I'll go on the panel with her, and I'm all right with her. But people don't like that. People don't like that either when you kind of have a barney with somebody and then you're all right. Folk don't like that. They don't want you to be all right. They want you to keep it going. That's another thing I've noticed. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's other people. It's no you. It's everybody else. Don't get me wrong. As I've said many times, there's people on here I will never squash beef with. Never. There's a handful of folk on here I don't give a fuck. I couldn't care less if I never see them again. And if they disappear tomorrow, I don't give a shit. But there is other ones who I'm quite happy just to, be all right with. It's like you're saying about go back to fighting Irish. Like, we're all sound with him now. All of us, I think, all of us for our side are okay with him now. But there's ones that he'll probably never squash beef with. I bet there's ones that he'll say the same. I'll never squash my beef with him.
He said that the last time. He says, me and Anton are never going to be best mates. Me and Julian are never going to be best mates. But there's a mutual respect there that we don't need to go there again.
I could just avoid each other and ignore each other. See, I've known him a hell of a lot longer than them.
Just a wee tip of the hat.
Hello, aye. But that's it. I mean, that's the thing. But there will be ones that he will never want to squash beef, but there'll be ones that, I bet Fighting Irish is the same as is on here. There'll be people that he doesn't want to because he maybe, whatever the beef is with him. There's ones on here that I just know will never, ever.
Jaggy, mate. If you look up the chat a wee bit, pal.
Right, it's not, Jaggy, it's not pinned at all. He's talking shit. It's in the chat. He means it's.
Pinned. I thought I pinned it.
No. Sorry to disappoint you, pal, but it ain't pinned.
No, I followed what Nilo said and I thought I'd pinned it.
No,
Nilo said that if I go to the wee star at the other part of the ring, it would pin it. But
no, it's no pinned. I can't see it in the chat pinned, I don't think. No, it isn't. You'll need to do it again, won't you? Fucking hell.
I'm ready to put myself on a timeout there.
Block the whole chat. I think it's dead funny we do stuff like that. Do you know what's even funnier? We've done it, Gail's done it many times. Go to type something in the private chat and type it in the main chat. Oh, that is so funny. That's happened to us so many times. Fucking hell.
I've never had that. I've never had that thing with you, but I can tell you I'm the type of guy that will happen to. Give me 2 seconds, mate. Fuck knows how I send it to you. Right, how do I send it to you on WhatsApp?
Oh, you could do that as well. Well, then you need to go to your phone and you need to get your StreamYard link because you need to have it copied to paste it on a WhatsApp message.
Give me 2 seconds. Keep talking away, Hen.
Aye, I will.
You're trying to hang with.
Good luck with that, Jaggy. You'll fucking still be sitting here at midnight waiting in this fuck. Well, do you know what?
You're slowly but surely getting into my bad books for that. You're going to
I'll be getting under the stairs where nobody cares about me. Not that bad. I'm not there yet. I'm not going under the stairs yet. Please don't send me under the stairs.
You're one of the decent ones, One of the decent ones. On here
Thank
anyway,
you.
I can assure you that, pal. There's a lot worse than fucking you on here, Hen. I'll tell you that.
Oh, trust me, I know that. I know that.
Better. Do you know what I mean? That.
Yeah. Don't know how to take that.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm just being honest. There's many on here that are cunts, and there's not that many good people. Do you know what I mean? And this is totally changed, and I've noticed that, Hen. It's totally changed in the last year and a half. Totally changed.
Oh yeah.
The dynamic, everything changed once the cesspit went up there.
I mean, it has changed, and like, I get what you're saying. There isn't a lot of good folk, but like, there is a lot of really, really bad bastards, and like there's people that I thought actually didn't like me that are actually all right with me, and I'm like, oh, I thought you didn't like me. Do you know what I mean? And then I think, well, why would I think that? I've not done anything to them, but you just think that maybe because maybe they went in channels that I don't go in, and we've maybe no spoke to each other. Like, do you know what I mean? Jaggy, are you? What's he doing? He's waiting to come on?
Right, I'm trying to
Jaggy.
get it with a new.
Jaggy, have a wee rest, son. Just put your feet up. Okay, Jesus, now he's opened 2 windows. You need to mute one.
Right, give me a minute.
Right, so mute one.
Right.
So no, you've still got an echo.
Why the fuck is this phone still hanging when I've turned it down?
It's because you've got the 2 open at once.
Right, okay.
So basically, if you want to send a link in WhatsApp, you need to get into your StreamYard and WhatsApp to do it. But you need to do it on your phone. But you should probably come out on your laptop and stay on your phone, and then you can swap back over.
Right, give me 2 seconds.
Because it's dead echoey. Echo. Fucking hell, it's bad enough listening to us once without it twice. Jesus. I feel like, do I talk because it's dead echoey? Yeah. Oh, Christ. Yeah, do you know about Chemical? Like, me and you have never got on, but I think you're right. Like, lives like this, it could be alright. And you can just sit there and be a go-between. And it's good sometimes because I try not to talk to the chat when I'm in a panel, but I feel like sometimes if somebody in the chat's saying something, I have to answer it because I feel like maybe you don't want to come on the panel or whatever, and you're maybe saying something that I want to answer. Do you know what I mean? Oh, fucking hell. This will be hilarious. Fuck's sake. We've got 2. Can't hear either of you. But, Lammy. Who did Lammy ask if he was talking to? Oh, Jaggy, you got a new phone? What did you get? What kind of phone you got? I hope it's an iPhone. I hope you're not one of the fucking Android weirdos. He'll be up to batter me in a minute. This is funny. Oh, I see everything, me. Everything. And see what I don't see? Chemical. Somebody else will tell me. What I don't see, somebody else will send me. Jesus. Cool. That's echoing because you've got 2. There's 2 of you. Fucking hell. You need to close one of your other ones. That's it. I don't know what he's doing, people. Oh, God.
Oh, listen, I'm not
He's
even
back.
going-
So you can't pin. Look, why can't you pin it in the chat? You managed it earlier. You must be able to do it in the chat.
Listen, Hen, I've just tried 3 times to do it again there, man. I'll try it one last time.
Right, just take
See,
your time.
what is it? Do I right click it?
So
The
right,
copy.
yeah,
right click.
yeah. So invite guest, right click, and that should say copied. Does it say copied?
Yes.
Right. So then you want to go to the chat bit where it says chat, as if you were going to just write in the chat. Remember when I said Chandler, can you write in the chat? And you went aye.
Yeah.
So do that, and then it should just be a right click, and it should just offer you the paste, and it should say paste when you right click. But without clicking anything else, you should be able to go to the chat, into the chat, and then just right click. It should come up and say paste.
Nah, it's not doing it, Hen.
What the fuck is this? It's fucking annoying, isn't it?
Listen,
You need to have what you need is an admin.
There's Richard coming on. How the fuck did he get here?
How the fuck did you get?
Still further up. If, I don't know,
Ah,
it's
I bet
not
Jaggy
standing.
won't see it because he's just come in.
Right,
That's it.
right. We should just do that, mind the last time, mate, but the blue copy bit, mate.
That's what I've just done, Richard.
Aye, and then see when you go to chat, like put into the
Right,
chat.
wait
Just
here.
keep,
Right, Richard.
That's what I just
Yep.
told him.
Yep.
Right, invite.
Yep.
Right,
Yep.
right click copy.
Yep.
didn't need to. Are you on your computer, like?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
on his laptop.
Right. I suppose I'd imagine I copy.
No, you do. And then you need to go to chat
And
as
then
if
you
you're
go
going
to your chat, and then you would hate to press the left button to bring the cursor
No.
thing up in the chat, and then right click it.
What do you mean the left thing to bring the cup? What are you talking about?
Like,
Why would you need to do that?
you
Well,
maybe
you-
didn't hate to do that.
You don't start confusing them with fucking
Oh,
left
it's no
click, right
one.
click,
It's
3
no
bag
fucking-
fucking. Oh Jesus! But you did it earlier. How the? This is
Listen,
annoying.
I'll get.
I don't understand. Well, he knows he's to paste it in the chat, but he doesn't know how to. Doesn't know how to do that.
Richard, can you stick a link in the chat?
Right.
The only
What's
way I
done now?
could do it is if you could have sent it to me on WhatsApp, mate.
Type in the chat and see if you can type in the chat.
Me? I can.
Aye. Go
Fuck
and type
me.
something in the chat. Just type a letter in
Let's
the
have a look
chat.
and see. Christ. Right, 2-6. Can't hear him apart from me. I can't hear that too.
Susie, I'm not on a computer.
Oh,
I
right. See, you
can't
put yes,
talk it.
people. Right. So now, if you've right clicked on that and you've copied it, you should be able to right
just
click again
paste
and
it
it should paste it.
Aye.
So if you've already right clicked on the StreamYard link, invite guest, right click, you should then be able to go where you put yes, people, and you should be able to just right click and it should
Yep.
paste. It should come up with an option to paste it.
Yeah, right, you've done it.
See, the next time I'm
So you
going
don't need
back,
write anything else in the chat.
I'll do it
Just
again.
go back into invite guest,
Is that
right
undone
click,
it?
then
I
come
can't
back to where
see
you've
the
wrote
button,
that yes, people, and then just don't touch nothing else. Just right click and it should come up saying paste.
Aye, just do exactly
Jaggy, this
what
reminds
you
me of
done.
your first live. I'll never forget that. Fuck me.
Just
I
do
was watching.
exactly what
I was
you done
ghosting
there.
while
And
Jaggy was trying to do all this.
Ghosting.
I don't know what's
Are you
happened to
right
him.
click
Can
it?
you hear him? How can I not hear Wishy? Is he even talking?
See how you wrote yes, people.
Yeah.
Just press right
hang on.
click where you done that, and then paste.
Sorry. hang
Right
on.
click. It's not working, Richard. I don't know, man. I'm fucking. I could honestly. I feel like actually getting up and battering my dog. That was a joke, by the way. I don't hit my dog.
Right.
My dog would beat me. And
Oh, fucking hell, Jaggy. I don't know what the
Right,
fuck's
see
going
when
on.
you go into the copy part.
I can't even hear Lammy. No Lammy. Well, I can't hear Lammy either. I can't hear.
See
Don't know
when you
what's
go
going
into see when you go into the guest invite part.
Yes.
Why do you need to
Press the
left click? What? You
button
don't need to left
copy.
click.
You press the
How
left
dare you?
button to copy
Let
it.
me see. I forgot how to copy. I
Right.
forgot how to copy now. Let me see.
Right, and once it
Now,
says
let's see.
copied,
Right
it should
click.
say copied.
Right.
I know you just go down to the bit and then you just.
And then all
Right.
you do is go from there into the
So
chat
stressful.
and you
Right.
press the right button and it'll come up
Good
paste.
point. Aye, Lammy. What Susie just said. You've
What?
already clicked the link. Why can't you go and copy it and put it in the chat?
Because I'm on my
That's
phone.
true.
I'm on my
How
phone.
did I not think of that? Because I must have copied it as well. I wonder if I've. I don't know if I can do it now. Let me see.
It would be
It might
appreciated.
not be there anymore. No, because I didn't copy it, did I? I just clicked it. How did I do that then? I might be able to do that. Or maybe not. I don't know now. No, but Kin. Oh, I Lammy Kin because he's a mod, so he'll be able to do it.
Right, wait,
That's
I'll
awesome.
go and try it, right?
Lammy, do it.
Aye.
Why?
I'll need to- I'll
I
need
can't
to-
even. I
I
don't
was
know what
supposed
the
to
fuck's
get
going on
in.
here.
I was supposed to get in and get a couple more spanners out here. I will get you sorted, and it'll be tomorrow though, and I'll get things sorted on this because as soon as I'm done with this, then I'm up at 4 tomorrow.
Aye, 'cause
So.
I was going to go and do it, and then I realised I can't do it. But Lammy can do it because he's got a spanner.
Aye.
Poor Jaggy, you're very patient. Very patient.
Mine.
Do you know that's fucking funny, innit? Funny. But do you know what? This is quite good as well. So, like, your chat is people that I maybe wouldn't normally get in a chat like that. But, like, it's good when you've got no drama. There's no drama in your chat, which is good.
This is what I wanted, mate. I didn't
Aye.
want a big fucking. Listen, I'm oblivious to think that it'll never happen. Of course, no. Of course, no. But
Yeah.
I just want. Listen, Hen, I went through a lot of shit in my life, man. Like probably the same as yourself. We were brought up in housing estates. We were brought up in fucking rough areas. You know what I mean? We had to know how to fight. We had to know how to defend ourselves. We had to.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, Hen? And
But that's how it makes you thick-skinned.
Do you know what
I mean? But I mean, it makes that's how. Do you know what I mean? 90% of the shit that you said to me on here, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect me. But the thing is, as well, I'd say over the last year, it's got so bad now that things that probably should bother us doesn't bother us. Things that in your real life, if somebody said that, you'd probably want to slip the fucking jaw. But on here, it's just like words. It's what off a duck's back. Jaggy
Yeah.
wants to come up and reminisce with me. Come on, Jaggy. We'll tell the troops where we chat and other
I
chats.
don't think it's going to happen, man. Richard.
Oh, Jackie, you need to wait and chat to me somewhere else. There's another place. There's another place that a guy on here, that does a live stream, nothing to do with our side of YouTube, and Jaggy goes in there occasionally. I've not seen you in there, Jaggy. Pandeco goes in there. I was talking to him in there. OG goes in there.
Gypsy Dave, what's the name of his channel?
That's it. It's just Gypsy Dave. Oh, I can't even paste it in the chat. Lammy, can you or Susie, one of you post Dave's in the chat? I can't do it. Some no mod. I keep going to do it. It's just Gypsy Dave. That's the name of it. Lammy can post it in.
I will get
So,
you sorted, and it's just been fucking me being big ignorant, no fucking going and sorting things.
See, Gyps, I know, because you've got to do it in your YouTube. You can't do it. You have to actually get into YouTube to give out spanners and all that. Gypsy Dave is. They're like over a different. They've got their own drama with different people over there. But see, when we go on there, like any of us, we don't have any drama. We have a good laugh, and it's different. But even though Paul with any shit, put it that way. If you went in there and somebody started on you, he would just get rid of them anyway. There'd be no drama. Oh, yeah, Kenzie Hen. No seen you in ages. So like, there's a few people from our side that go over to Dave's. But when they have their drama, it's good because I haven't got a fucking clue what's going on. It's great. I'm like, I don't know what they're arguing about. It's brilliant. I don't know who half them up.
You're out with the popcorn and that. Oh, yeah.
Aye.
As if it's Coronation Street 2.0.
Sorry, Jaggy. Jaggy's gave me into trouble because that was a secret. But I've not told him where it was, Jaggy. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Me and Pandeco were in there.
That's brilliant, Susie. Cheers, pal.
Because when we were in there, me and Jaggy that night, I think it was the time that you were having a beef with Julian, wasn't it? And I was like, right, we'll not tell Andy that we were talking in here, but it's only bad, it's only fun. I've known Jaggy for a long time on here, do you know what I mean?
Jaggy's been on here a while.
Pandeco's another one. He was in there recently, Jaggy. I can, Jaggy, I get everywhere, me. I've got eyes everywhere.
Coming into the chats, and he was talking in Bazzies and that, and he was talking in other ones. I thought, well, good on you, mate, because I only ever interacted with him on like just in the chat and stuff like that, man. Seems alright.
I talked to Pandeco. He's fine. He's funny. But like the night that we had a big thing. It was funny. It was me and Julian were doing a live, and Pandeco came on with, I think it was Gav. But that was all just banter. We were just all taking the cunt of each other. But it was only banter because the next day me and Pandeco were chatting in the chat. We were all sound. We have a good laugh. You know what I mean? But he knew it wasn't bad. It was just banter, and it was just dead funny because like Julian couldn't make out a word that he was saying, which was really funny. Couldn't understand him, and it was a good laugh. Do you know what I mean?
Right, I'm going to hit this in the heat 10.
No worries. Hopefully you sort this for next time.
Done too. Oh, I hope so too.
Oh dear, that was a big sigh, wasn't it? He went, oh.
Whammy. The next time I'm going live, you need to be here half an hour before the live.
Why don't you give somebody admin? Why can't? Oh, is that too complicated for you to make one of your mates admin or something that can do it for you?
What would you mean, like the hang me moderator?
No. Like actually admin, like on your StreamYard, like so on your actual StreamYard account that you can have.
Oh, right.
You can have an admin. So like, see how on your actual StreamYard account it'll say that you're the main person. I don't know I can't remember what it says. Like if you get into the bit and it's got all the bits that you're billing, it tells you how much you're paying for your StreamYard. There's a bit that says number of seats. Well, there's a bit there you can invite like an admin. So it's just like I've got Gail. So all I needed was Gail's email address. Send her an email. She then comes in through that email, so she can like put the link out. She can do all that shit. But once you've got an admin sorted, it's dead easy because then they can do it all for you. Do you know what I mean? But you'd need somebody to talk you through that on StreamYard. Somebody that you talk to offline could maybe show you how to do that.
No bother him. Right,
Jackie, you're not blocked in mine. Sorry. Jackie, you're not blocked in mine. You're definitely not blocked in mine. You're not. Why would I block you, Jackie?
I think Jackie's doing an Erie. Do you mind the Erie used to do on Hangways?
Oh my God, mind him.
You blocked him. I blocked and he used to date him up, man. He was brilliant, man.
Oh, fucking hell. I know. Funny that, innit? Right, well, I'll let you go. That's nearly 10 o'clock. Holy fuck. Right. Yeah, you too, mate.
You take care, right? As I said,
right, you too.
Welcome anytime, pal.
No worries.
Time for you coming, pal. You take care.
That's fine. No worries. Take care. See you later.
Take care. Have a nice day. Well, guys, I didn't think I would be hitting numbers like 26 tonight, but hey, I just want to say thanks for everybody to come in. Susie, it was good to get you in again, darling. You all take care, Lammy. Chemical, it's good to get you in, pal. Definitely is. Mr. Bischoff. I'm trying to think who else is there on the chat. Weeping Willow. Jaggy. Probably said your name. Kenzie Cush. Susie Wall. House. Our House, man. How the fuck can I forget him, man? One of the boys. House. You know, all the good, nice people. Outlaw King as well. I just want to thank you all for coming in. This is all I'm about. This is all I want today, man. It's just come on and get a laugh. Listen, if drama comes, drama comes. What do? You've just got to go and deal with it. But if we can make somewhere where we can have a laugh, I'm going to try and get some form of content sorted out, i.e. me doing different things and that, you know. I'm not scared to show my face, not in the slightest. But I want to get involved and go in different places, because where I stay, there's a hell of a lot of good places. I mean, I've got the River Clyde near me, like the good parts of the River Clyde near me, like the Fogs and all that, and you know, that's only a fucking 10-minute fucking drive to me, and I can show all of that. And I show you all the trails, nature trails I've been running about. It's absolutely crying. But not just that, just other things as well. But I'm just trying to break myself in easy, guys. So for the 100% guy, thanks very much for coming in again, guys. I hope you all have a blessed day tomorrow, and you have a blessed week. I'll probably go live again on Wednesday or Thursday night, just for a gabble, okay? But it'll probably be the same time, 8 o'clock, once I get the wee one done, and then that's it. But all the besties, I hope you are all good. I hope you all have a blessed week, and hope you and your families are all doing well. And thank you. Thanks for your time, guys.